Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. This is episode 42, The Meaning of Life, where it is time to break France. So, here's what we got going on. I am copying some data, and it's going to take a while. So we're going to play a few more turns, because I've got maybe an hour or two to kill until I'm finished. And let's take a quick look at what's going on. We've cycle through another turn, and I guess France has fired yet another. Oh, excuse me. France has fired yet another admiral because we keep kicking his butt, and I don't really care what Germany's doing. So we're gonna go sink some transports. We got two of them, and we're not gonna auto-resolve this because whenever we auto-resolve, we have bad things happen. So we're gonna go fight these guys normally. That's a big freaking cruiser. It's like 16. It's almost 17,000 tons. That's bigger than my chunky boy battleships, I think. All right, let's go sink this guy because he doesn't need to have a cruiser. We need to get his army logistics down below 100%, just so I can start winning my invasions. Got a fresh cup of hot tea. We're just going to relax and chill because tomorrow's going to be a difficult day for me. And so we're just going to hang out and wind down for the night. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing better than this cruiser's about to be doing, that's for sure. Alright, let's make these guys tight. We're going to use high explosive ammunition, and let's just sort of zigzag to get everybody sorted. I need to repair these guys. These locusts have been doing really well. Honestly, they may be better than the wasps just because they're so small. Although I think my fly swatter cruisers, my light cruisers, are still just the best. Those things are just so awesome. And I'm really happy with how my minesweeper cruisers have been doing, or destroyers, my minesweeper destroyers. Those things have been clearing out minefields like nobody's business. So we're gonna, when I reorganize my fleet to go take France, I'm gonna put some minesweeper ships with each of the battleship groups, and yeah, we gotta do some serious fleet reorganization. This guy thinks he's getting away, but he's not. He is mistaken. I see you on radar. I see that little blip way out there, like probably 12 kilometers, 20 kilometers away, 15 kilometers away. We're gonna get you. It's just a matter of time. So we're just gonna relax. We're gonna drink some tea, let the ships do their work. That's good tea. See some people join the stream. So hello to everybody. It's probably Rick and Lois because they're usually up late and very quiet. Yeah, I've been really stressed at work lately. I'd gone out of town a while back to Istanbul, and I just got really busy. When I came back, all my projects were going wrong. It was just super stressful, and I've been slowly catching up. But the secret, at least I find, the secret to catching up on your work is you just got to take it one step at a time. Don't try to get everything done all at once. You're not going to do it. You're going to stress yourself out. It's not worth it. And so instead, just do a little bit to catch up each day. Oh, that guy's screwed. He's already beat up real bad. Look at him. He's all busted up. That must have been the cruiser that I auto-resolved the fight the other time and didn't sink him. Anyway, so typically speaking, you know, we have to get so many projects done each day, and just to maintain our pace at work. And so what I've been doing is I've been taking home a project each night to kind of do after hours. And I do that a little bit here and a little bit there, and over time it gets me caught up. And that's the, so I'm just not going to stress too much over it. I care a great deal about my customers. Everybody's been very patient. But all the projects have been just going awful as well. We keep getting bad parts shipped to us, and or stuff gets damaged in shipping, or we fix one problem only to discover a secondary problem. It's just been rough. And that's just, that's just business. It just happens. And you can't let yourself get too stressed out over it. You just have to keep on chugging away and do the best you can. And as long as you get a little bit done each day, just a little step forward each day, you eventually get there. You eventually get ahead. Same thing with grinding down France. I just need to kind of whittle away at them a little bit each turn, and eventually things get better. That's kind of a pretty ship. I don't like wing turrets though, but it's still kind of a pretty ship. Anyway, so that's kind of the secret to a lot of things. Just kind of one step at a time. That's what I think, at least. So, and I think I share a lot of philosophy between my gaming and my work and my life. It's all kind of the same attitude. Have a good plan, execute it efficiently, and don't stress too much. Just do a little bit at a time. I lost 5 transports. They lost a bunch more. Alright, so we are attacking Algeria. It's like with losing southern Spain. It sucks I lost southern Spain, but I'm slowly taking it back. Not so well with France there. Alright, so these guys conquered Little Portuguese Congo. Outstanding. Outstanding. So you know what that means? That means I'm going to now conquer Portuguese Congo from the French, because the Congo Free State's about to fall. I mean, we're going to nom them. So, here we go with Portuguese Congo. Oh, here we go, Portuguese Congo. Nom. We got a lot of stuff that... Here we go. So let's just do that. And so you guys here, you got more than enough. Now, in this group here, I want to pull my marauders out, because I don't want the marauders to be stuck in that. So we're going to go put you guys here. Let's just see where it's an invasion. Here's a marauder. Marauder. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's double check here. So, Marauder, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be all 8 of them, because I think there's only 8. Alright, so then I want to have some light cruisers with me. I want to have... I could have some of the hunters. I don't know if I really need them. Honestly, the marauders probably don't need... These guys are fast enough. I don't know if I need escorts for them. Eventually I want some minesweeping ships, but I think I'm going to leave the other guys, have this be like the massive invasion fleet, where they probably need all that. I could break away the destroyers and have the destroyers hang out with the marauders. That might be a good idea. Or I could have like 5 of them. Eventually I just want to put some minesweepers with them. And they've got all these light cruisers there, so they should be all right. So we're going to have these locusts hang out with the marauders. Actually, they're going to need the locust. Well, they're going to need the locust to catch fast ships. Now we're going to leave... I don't think I really need destroyers with the marauders. These will be okay. So we're going to move just the marauders. There we go. Got the strike. This might work. Yeah, that's a 10,000. That's a big light cruiser. These guys go 30 knots. These guys go 35. The Wasps are kind of nice. I really sort of wish these guys... That battleship's not going to do very well. All right, let's go do it. I should... Well, I don't want to auto-resolve. I mean, I could. It's really good tea. I just need to make sure they don't get away. That's kind of a cool ship. It looks kind of like a fortress. I really like that ship, even though those are probably... It's probably crap. I mean, 1884. It's an old ironclad battleship, but I think that just looks awesome. There's the big derpy gun up front. I think that's great. "13-inch short-barreled guns." Yeah. Alright, so... Here's what we're going to do. Yeah, these guys are all screwed up in their groupings, so... What I kind of want to do... Obviously the battleship's going to be in its own group. And this thing is... It's basically hot trash. This thing is... There's no point in even having it. We're going to have you retreat. Alright, so then these guys... Their maximum division speed is 30 knots, which wouldn't be bad. But I think I want to have my Wasps detach. So we're going to have these escort destroyers, the export destroyers. We're going to have you guys screen my Wasps. Not that it's going to necessarily matter, but then you guys, there's only 4 of you. We're just gonna go for it. All right. We got a loose formation, which is probably okay. I've got the other guy screening. The battleship's gonna retreat. Alright, what are your torpedoes? You got 12 kilometer, almost 13 kilometer torpedoes. Look at that. He's got a lot of them. How are you laid out? You're just like a walking torpedo platform. Jesus Christ, look at that. Got 8 torpedo launchers, with 3 shots each. Yeah, that's... You got Mark III 6-inch guns. I mean, I don't know what that little... It's a little 3-inch gun, a little short-barreled 32 caliber gun. Alright. We're gonna do this. Now he only goes 26.7. So he's going, what, 23 knots right now? I need to get a little closer to probably hit him is the problem. I forgot to see how much armor he has. What's your armor like? It is sort of garbage, actually. I think I could use my semi-armor piercing. And even at a long range, I'll punch through. So let's try the semi-armor piercing. Let's see what happens with this. Now, which way is this guy going? Is he running away or is he coming towards me? He Looks like he's trying to peace out. So we're trying to angle in a little bit more. And these guys, the guns have a pretty sizable recoil. You know what, that recoil, I wonder what determines gun recoil. I wonder, because that's a huge negative to hit. Shit. That's gonna hit me, isn't it? It was a dud. Alright, well. Let's go and kind of gather around. It occurred to me that the smaller guns on the destroyers would have less of a recoil. I don't know if firing the torpedo is really a good idea. I think we're going to put these on save. Make sure we have like guaranteed hits on these things. Kind of want to veer away. I just don't trust you. Having the faster firing speed may be a drawback. Hey JP, sorry you're having connection issues. Let me Alright. Yeah, hop on Discord if your connection gets better. I'm just gonna be hanging out for a while. I'm wondering if these guns firing fast is causing problems, because I'm getting a lot of recoil. Let's turn again, because I don't trust your torpedoes. Oh, there they are. He's shooting at the further back ships for some reason. You know, I'm still hitting. You know, I'm getting 5%. You know, so we're doing okay with the hits. Those... Yeah, that idiot got hit by a torpedo. Well, that's okay. I need to sell them new destroyers anyway. Have these guys pop their smoke, and let's end the battle before the torpedo gets to me. All right, that worked all right. That was very okay. That was a $234 million light cruiser. Go away, fly. Alright, so I'm gonna see what we can do here. You know, we've got that naval invasion that we're gonna do. We're gonna finish off Africa, and then we're gonna get ready to go to France. We gotta go finish minesweeping northern France so we can get ready for a D-Day style invasion. So, yeah, we'll let that kind of do its thing down there. And I'm really happy that France went and took over this neutral country for me just so I could take it from them. That was very well executed, I think. And then they're 96%, so they're going to take over Thailand, and then I'm going to go take their stuff over. And France is really going after China, isn't it? China's got probably garbage army logistics, but that's not really my problem. And then these guys here are just minesweeping away, and everything looks pretty good. Oh, let me check my research. I haven't done that in a while. My small guns are chugging along pretty good. I've got the Mark V 3-inch guns. At some point, I don't need to worry about it anymore. Maybe I could just stop pushing it because I've got the really good smaller guns. There's a lot of torpedo protection there. Improved sloped armor. That'd be good to have. But I'm not really too worried about any of these. Just boiler efficiency upgrades. Is that forced circulation boiler? Yeah. So I mean, these are all coming along nicely. My finances are. My transports are still down a little bit. France is sitting at 84% army logistics, so that's really good. Of course, China's at fucking 3% army logistics, so they're just hosed. That's okay. So France can take over China, and then I'll take over France, and that all works out. I'm going to turn on the air conditioner real quick, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Looks like the turn is still cycling through. So we'll sink some more French ships, it looks like, and hopefully start wrapping up these invasions so I can get to taking northern France. I'll go take out that, and 30 knots. I've got all these light cruisers that none of them go fast, so we're just gonna auto-resolve that and hope that I don't screw up. Having a little bit of difficult. There we go. I have a super battleship now. Alright. And transport losses. I'm lost a few. I'd like to not lose any. You'd think with all the destroyers I have scattered all over the damn place that I wouldn't be losing looks like I'm launching an offensive. I got Timor, wherever that is. That was one of those colonies out. Was it out this way? No, that wasn't out this way. That was, Timor was somewhere around, here it is, right down here. Alright, so this guy is a little light cruiser trying to get away from here. So let's maybe have you boys go hunt him down. Yeah, you guys go hunt him down. We'll have to chase him over a couple turns. And then I think that so these guys took they got Thailand, so Southeast Asia. So we're gonna go put our ships into the Southeast Asian Sea and get ready to do some naval invasioning over here. So just go hang out. Just get all these ships over here. Alright, we'll just do that. I'll pick up any stragglers later. Alright, so that's going well. You guys, 78%, so they need a little more oomph in there. These guys are at 100% for 2 more turns. So, and you guys are going to take 6 more turns. So I'm just going to let you guys finish off Ivory Coast, and then I'll move the rest down there, and that'll be no biggie. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, hey, look, I've got battleships over here. You know what I can do? I can just take these battleships. What I could do, actually, is I could take these battleships and start moving them. Got a little bit of damage, but what I could do is I could start moving these guys up to northern France to get ready to invade. Because I've got more than enough down south. Put you guys in here. Those are, what kind of cruisers are these? These are my fast, these are my fast ones. It's just, here, go hang out the Marauders. You guys will get along great. Alright, yeah, I think we're just going to leave those how they are for a couple turns. And that will be just peachy. I'm going to go take these cruisers over here also. You guys go hang out in there, in that battle group also. And this will be... Oh, you got a destroyer over there. No, you guys need to go hunt that down, probably. These the fast ones? Yeah, these are fast ones. Alright, so go try to catch him. There we go. And then these guys are still being produced, I guess. My little minesweeper destroyers. Let's double check them real fast. Yeah, 4 more months. Alright, let's just keep on producing them. Easy peasy Frenchy squeezy, yes! And then we'll start the naval invasion of northern France at some point. Just nice and chill, that's the plan. Nobody can really threaten me right now. The U.S. is being nice to me. You know, it occurred to me that the U.S. is allied with me, but maybe they're not at war with France. I don't know how to check that. Victory, but no transports sunk, so that's not really a victory. I mean, I guess I damaged their port a little bit. I don't know how fast. He goes 30 knots. And I've got some 38 knot cruisers. So now we're just gonna fight you the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna use my light cruisers to hunt your ass down because I'm tired of constantly running into you. And I gotta repair some ships, but I need to get the naval invasion forces organized first. I'm eventually going to reorganize my battleship groups now that I've kind of taken control over the oceans. I'm going to operate in kind of larger battle groups, just so they're easier to manage, probably. Because I've got so many damn ships scattered all over the place that it's a headache. Alright, and it's crappy, foggy weather, so let's group all you boys together. And what I want to find, so we got all these destroyers. So we're going to detach you, and you're going to be one group. And then these cruisers here, you're my 38 knot cruisers. I actually got a bunch of you, huh? Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. We're going to have the battleships are going to go kind of off this way. The destroyers are going to screen the battleships. You're going to be set to dodge torpedoes, please. And you guys are going to go really fast and try to catch. Why are you only going 30? Why are you going so slow? Who doesn't go 38 knots? You're 38. You're 38. You're 38. You're 38. 38. 38. Now, are you injured? Unless it's just because of crappy weather. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, well. Alright, so let's see if we can hunt this guy down. I don't want him getting away. There we go. We're catching up a little bit. Really don't want the Marauders to eat a torpedo, because that'd suck. All these Marauders are only 4 times the size of these light cruisers. They're not much bigger than a heavy cruiser. Fly, if I wasn't playing this game, I would shoot you with that salt gun. I may pause it to grab the salt gun. Actually, I am. Hold on a minute, guys. I have to do some extermination. Alright, Bug, you asked for it. Bonk. There we go. That got him. Except one of them got away. Alright, well, I'll get his buddy as soon as he comes back and lands. I don't know why they're so obsessed. Let's go this way. Alright, so let's check this guy out. He's got all the torpedoes, 12 knots, or 12 kilometers. And you guys are going to be kind of going straightening out and hopefully avoiding the torpedoes. He probably fired on me. So we're going to go this way a little bit. Got an awful lot of light cruisers there. I need to be a little careful with them because they're going to eat torpedoes probably. I think he's smoked up, which is why I can't see him. Alright, let's double check. Did he launch? No, not yet. Hasn't launched yet. Engine damage, that's good. That's good. We blew up some torpedoes. All those deck torpedoes make nice juicy targets to hit. And then we blew up those things. These are really nice guns. Alright, let's go ahead and end this before he turns out that he launched torpedoes or something just crazy like that. So, alright, no more destroyers. So this is a nice battle group. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to organize my battle groups. I have some bigger, slower ships just for tonnage for invasions, and have some of my fly swatter light cruisers and some of my destroyers just in there just to hunt down and fight things. That might be what I do. And then if we have like 4 different invasion groups, 4 or 5 invasion groups just to nom nom France. I mean, some of my battleship groups, especially the older, smaller ones, maybe I'll combine them into just a couple of big fleets just to sit off the coast, and then I'll break them up after I take France. Are they pushing back my? So that's 100% now. That's good. That's 97, so I'll get him in a bit. And then this doesn't matter because I'm going to take that over next turn. We're going to grab that. And we'll eventually get Algeria. Southern Spain is going nicely. These are going kind of slow. Alright, but we have some ships in northern France. I don't have enough yet, though. I only have 200,000 tons. So I've got to wait for these guys to finish up, and then I'll send them up there. And then when Congo's finished, I'll send them up there also. So that's kind of how it's going to work out, I think. Let's go check the politics, make sure nobody's too pissed at us. Should probably make nice with the Soviets. They have a 45% army logistics, so I could win. I could march through them pretty well, actually. But I don't want to. They've got 184 ships. I don't want to fight all that stuff all at once. I want to finish France off first and deal with it probably. They've got 5 million soldiers. Holy crap! Yeah, let's be nice to them for a bit. And I mean, we can, because I kind of want to take Germany first. Although I could probably take all of them on at once. That's probably getting too cocky. This is so big. I would have to blockade everything. That would be just a real. That'd be a real pain in the butt. So I really don't want to fight these guys yet. Certainly not this stream. Maybe in the future. I mean, it's 1934. There might be enough time for me to march across Asia also. At some point I need a fast-to-produce, relatively large-tonned invasion ship. That's not like a 100,000-ton battleship. I mean, I guess I could. I'd just auto-resolve everything. Let's go see if we can sink that. Bonk. There we go. How fast this guy goes. He goes 30 knots. We can take him. Some destroyer-on-destroyer action here. I'd like to auto-resolve it, but I want to make sure they're dead. Just to sort of drive down their army logistics. Okay, let's zigzag around. Get all these guys kind of into line, and here we go. Yeah, let's pay attention to what the gun recoil is on these 3.9s. These may... I wonder if gun recoil is based on the size of the gun compared to the size of the ship. That would make some sense if a small gun has a lesser recoil on a bigger ship. And maybe those 5-inch guns are just too big to be fired from a small destroyer. It's like 25 knots out, or kilometers out there. He's a ways away. Alright, so we're just gonna hang out and slowly catch up, hunt his butt down. Yeah, realistically, these fly swatters are better destroyer hunters because they're just fast. I wonder how fast I can make one go. I might make a better light cruiser later. But right now, I think the French are the only ones with really fast destroyers. Now, from a perspective of taking over the whole world, I could always backstab America and try and conquer them, but I don't... That seems like a giant pain in the ass. It'd be a lot of naval invasions. It'd just be a real hassle. So probably after France we'll get Germany, and then we'll take on Asia, get China and Russia, try and grab the whole supercontinent. So we probably need 6 million tons of ships to do a naval invasion on the U.S. It's about 8 kilometers out. I'm worried about torpedoes. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, you got those like 12 and a half kilometer torpedoes. Let's turn. Whoops. And we gotta turn again. Alright. Let's give just a moment to cool off. Get our Alright, so I've hit him with a few things. Let's go turn again. And hopefully he will sink. He got some flooding hits. How much is this guy worth anyway? He is worth 100 million. Damn. 100 million, and he's got many bulkheads, as opposed to my guys are worth 16. No, these are 33 million. Really, they're 33 million? I thought 32. All right, well, whatever. Thought they were less than that for some reason. Alright, so that takes care of that. Alrighty. So let's see how our Africa stuff's doing after these initial battles. That should be wrapping up pretty quick, I think. So I grabbed the Ivory Coast, that's good. Alright, so what do we got here? So we've got, you're 100% 3 more turns. You're gonna probably grab him next turn, and then we'll just keep munching away at Africa. That's gonna take some time. That's gonna take not as much time. So that's going pretty well. What's your army logistics at? It is at 92, which is anything below 100% Nice for me. Alright, so let's start knocking out these convoys. It's 26 knots. Alright, let's do it. We're just gonna go roll these guys all up. Because now that we've got them below 100%, I know that we're grinding down their ships and it's having an effect. Anything that they're building in the shipyard helps with their army logistics, so it's just a matter of taking out, just keep beating down ships, taking out transports, and wearing them down. Have this on save. Alright, so he's going slow, so I can afford to have these guys kind of grouped up like this. These wasps are kind of nasty. And they're expensive too. I don't remember them costing that much. How much armor do you have? You have not very much armor. I could probably just high explosive him down, but we'll try the armor piercing and we're gonna get some flooding. Or I guess they're doing the high explosives anyway. Gotta be careful for torpedoes. Hasn't launched yet. Do you have guns on you? Of course you have guns on you. Alright, he has fired torpedoes, so let's change direction. There it goes. He fired more torpedoes, so we're gonna change direction again. That's pretty good. And that's some nice hits. And I guess the destroyers are playing it safe, hopefully. But they are destroyers, and destroyer captains are stupid. So you never want to count on them dodging successfully, because you just don't know. So we'll end the battle before one of them gets hit. The French probably have some stuff in Caribbean. I think I want to start just launching a D-Day type invasion against northern France, just because it's worth so much money. So I'm just going to focus on the big stuff. I mean, I could try to do like a total war game and try and take out everybody's stuff, you know, capture every territory, but I don't know if there's enough time in the game to do that before you hit the hard cap. But I can probably take out everybody except for the United States, and then it's just a question of, do I want to build up a big enough fleet to go after them? I guess I'll keep these guys loose. Alright, let's see what we run into. Another one of their torpedo cruisers. These guys have guns, so we're going to be careful with them. I will say these guys have a nice range. But yeah, every time I do fire a shot, I'm getting like minus 100% recoil, and I don't have enough time to recover from the recoil. Yeah, I know it's a soft cap. You explained it to me the other day, but that still seems like a giant pain in the ass. Also, at what point do I crush the enemy so much that the game's not particularly fun, and it's time to move on to the next challenge? You know, my goal for this game was I wanted to get Africa and Africa and Europe, and so that's what I want to try and achieve. Guys, you're gonna just cause me to crash into stuff, aren't you? I guess not. So I think once I feel like you just shot more torpedoes at me. That's kind of my gut. We got a destroyer-sized gap right here that we're gonna just sail through. Please don't crash into Alright, give me a freaking heart attack. Alright. These wasps are turning out to be okay. So, if we have until 1965, that still gives me like almost 30 years. I think I could probably... I don't know if it's worth taking over every little island and all that stuff, but yeah, we could try to go for a total domination. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Let's get... Actually, I'm more concerned about the cruiser. Look at this gun recoil, though. That's nuts. And he fired more. Please turn when I click. I don't want to have to jam the mouse button a bunch of times. He just fired. Yeah, so he's firing one side, then he turns and fires the other side. It's really good. Please don't sail into the torpedo. Dumbass, don't sail into the torpedo. Well, we'll just sort of see how far we go. Crap. He already reloaded those things. Oh, so he never fired that second shot, I don't think. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But first things first. First, we gotta beat France. And I might go to war with multiple countries, although that's probably a bad idea. Although I guess as you kill soldiers, they don't come back. I mean, if you kill Russian soldiers, who are helping the Germans or something like that, you're still killing their soldiers. Or if you kill the Chinese, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna focus on getting France first. So how would you rate the hardest countries to play? With 1 being the hardest, 2 being the next hardest, 3 being after that, and so on and so on. Is there a consensus on that? That's such a huge gun. This isn't going to be great weather to fight in. We're just going to have to preemptively dodge a lot. Okay, it's turn. I can't see where this torpedo... Can't see where they're coming from. I think I'm dodging it already if I just going straight. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, let's get some distance on this guy before coming back around. We're definitely in torpedo range. Alright, so he just fired again. So I'm going to turn in this way. Got some flooding hits, that's good. I don't know if he launched them all, or if I blew them up. I think I blew them up. So we're just going to go rush in there, because this guy doesn't have really any guns. I mean, he has sort of guns, but not really. Alright. He's done. Very nice. Very nice. Well, we're slowly grinding through them. We have another convoy out here. Oh. Right on. I'm glad I parked those guys. Oh, I got a message. Give me one moment. Okay. Let's go make this happen. Alright. This is sure taking a while to load. Did I just go right past him? I think I just went right past him. He's over here. Huh. That's what I get for checking my messages while trying to hunt down an enemy convoy. Alright, let's see what this guy has. This is your normal... Yeah, that's a normal torpedo. Torpedo guy. Let's just try to keep our distance and monitor his torpedoes. And we'll splatter that transport. And we gotta turn around. And ouch. Alright, let's see if we can hunt down that cruiser. And we just shot some more torpedoes at me. So go this way, and then he's going to turn around and fire some more. I should probably not be getting closer to him. And now I should turn around. That's going to be too risky. Let's go away from him. Oh, you're going to get hit by those torpedoes, aren't you? What are you doing? You were already dodging them. Just continue dodging them. You better not get hit. Oh my god. Remember, all the good captains are in the light cruisers. Don't be a dumbass or I'm going to move you to a destroyer with all the other dumbass captains. That's how it works. All the bad captains go to destroyers. It'd be nice if I could... There we go, that's a good hit. We got some torpedoes. Alright, he's out of ammo. So now he can move in for the kill. Now that he's already all busted. Oh shoot, there were some more torpedoes left. Really? You got hit by something? You moron. You moron. Alright, get out of here. You're getting sent to a destroyer, just so you know. Alright. Might even put you on as a transport captain. At least we sunk it, and we didn't lose any ships. We just got damaged a bit. I'll have to... I'm gonna have to go send a bunch of my ships in for repairs soon. Alright, so we got this naval invasion, and it's going well. I've got all these... So that's going well. All the stuff down here is going pretty well. So I can either naval invade Thailand. It's probably actually a good idea. I don't know, do I have enough to naval invade Thailand? 96,000 tons. I would have to move a lot of dudes over there, but I've got enough. Maybe not for 100%, but I've got enough. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to naval invade Thailand. Actually, I'd do Cambodia. Thailand's worth $1 billion. Cambodia's worth a lot more. So he's going for Laos. Cambodia's worth 20 billion. So I might as well get Cambodia. Yeah, we're going to naval... Apparently on the legendary difficulty, their economies grow a lot faster, it seems. And so I think the longer you let them hold the province, the more money it's worth when you take it over. And that might be how it ends up working. So unfortunately, they've got all these mines. Alright, so we're gonna... Actually, we're just gonna wait until... We're just gonna wait. Let's go put you up there. Where'd that cruiser go? Oh, he's all the way the hell down there. Oh, here he is over here. We're that destroyer. I could try to catch him. I don't think I'm going to catch them, though. We're just going to go take their stuff. And you got 10 destroyers here. You got a light cruiser there. So we're just going to have you guys just park right over here. We have 2 light cruisers just waiting. That'll work. Now these guys, I gotta start gathering ships up for northern France. So here's a battleship group. Use the Guardians. We'll probably have the Guardians meet up with the chunky boys. So we're gonna have you guys go there. That's the Guardians. And you are the Warhammers, so you're sort of a different group. So I'm gonna have you guys just move right up in here. Leave those alone. And there's the invasion ships. And we're going to have you guys... I'm going to park you guys here for now, and I'll figure out how to squeeze everybody in a little bit. And then these guys are probably the Guardian ships, right? Or these... Oh, these are the Marauders. Where are the Guardian ships at? Are they already up here? There we go. These are the chunky boys. Alright, so we're going to have you guys... Well, they're already in kind of a battle fleet. So we're just going to let you sit there. Alright, that's good enough. Let us... Let's go. Because that's going to be a few more turns. Alright, we'll just let it go. Yeah, I'm building more mine sweeper ships. That should be ready in a couple turns. Alright, come on, turn. Let's get it on. My beard's gonna go gray. Actually, I shaved the other day, so it doesn't matter if it goes gray or not. Might fall asleep, though, is the problem. It's already about 3 in the morning. Had a nice nap after work, but... I might wrap it up here soon. I want to at least finish taking that last port in Africa. I have an awful lot of ships. Wonder how many warships the United States Navy had in World War II. I bet they had a lot. Let's see if we can Google that while we're waiting for the turn. Let's see here. Wow. So, by the end of World War II, the United States Navy had over 7,600 ships, including 28 aircraft carriers. Jesus. 23 battleships. 71 escort carriers. Holy crap. 72 cruisers. more than 232 submarines, 377 destroyers, and then thousands of amphibious supply and auxiliary ships. Wow. So, if you just count the combat ships, like 6, 7, 800 combat ships. Granted, 232 of those were submarines. But they had about 800 combat ships. Holy crap.
Who has 800 combat ships?
I was looking up the number of U.S. combat ships in World War II. By the end of World War II, according to Google, the United States Navy had over 7,600 ships, including 28 aircraft carriers, 23 battleships, 71 escort carriers, 72 cruisers, 232 submarines, and 377 destroyers. So, I've got almost as many. All right, here we go. I do not want to ally with Japan, and I don't care what happens there right now. Although I don't want to fight Japan yet, because that would be a pain. Alright, so I didn't do very well in southern France. I got my invasion to Cambodia. Alright, so that's going well. That's going well. What's the French logistics at? They're at 87%, so that's not bad. I am doing okay with... I'll improve the Soviet relations. I don't want to fight them yet. Alright, so let's go see what we got here. We got a cruiser to sink. Let's go sink this guy. So how you doing, JP? You're having some connection problems tonight?
Yeah, we're on T-Mobile here. T-Mobile is having a stroke tonight.
Oh, so you don't have like an actual real internet connection?
It's the wireless from T-Mobile, but I don't actually use data because everybody else wants to use the modem.
Right.
But both of them have been down most of the evening.
Oh wow. Let's go grab all these guys together. Alright, let's get these destroyers. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to play tonight. I'm kind of getting a little tired. And I got some stuff I got to do in the morning.
We're up a little late last night.
Yeah, I was up a little late last night. I had some stuff that I need to kind of keep an eye on. Sort of the same thing tonight. I finished the copying the data I was working on. Got a couple other things that I have to concern myself with, but nothing too bad. These locusts are actually really good. These are really good destroyers. There he is over there.
And you said the wasps weren't too bad, huh?
The wasps weren't too bad. The big problem that I'm having with the wasps is every time they fire their guns, the recoil penalty starts getting bigger and bigger, and eventually I've got like a 115% recoil penalty. And so I'm wondering if the guns are too big. Or if
yeah, they might be.
or if that's just how it is on destroyers. I mean, because they're running 5.9s. Most destroyers and most American destroyers only had 5-inch guns. So they're running almost light cruiser caliber guns.
You could run a real quick fit, make a real quick refit that just takes gun caliber down and puts the extra into either engines or armor, and then or longer barrels. And
they got the longest I can have.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what the recoil is on these 3.9s when they fire. I mean, it may not matter because they're still hitting their target.
I guess as long as they hit.
Yeah, I mean they're just not hitting. I feel like the Locusts are hitting more often, but they also fire faster.
And they also have better quality crew.
Yeah, well these Locusts are getting. Oh no, I guess the let's see here. What's the recoil getting up to? 30. I guess they're only getting up to about 30%. So these guns aren't nearly as big, but they also have, they're not firing double barrels either. So it may not. Shit! I wasn't paying attention. Let's see if I can dodge through this. There we go. Let's please click. Thank you. Yeah, I'm convinced that all of the retards in my Navy end up as destroyer captains because they keep crashing into torpedoes. Although one of my light cruisers ate a torpedo earlier in the previous battle.
They're like excited puppies trying to catch the stick.
Yeah. Yeah, so these 3.9s seem to hit. Yeah, because the recoil's not getting up past 40%. But, they're firing faster. Oh, and then we have fog coming in, damn it. So maybe I go with more smaller guns, because, well, it depends. So when I'm hunting down other... The 5.9s hit really hard, so when they hit, they're great. But, I don't know. I guess we'll just see.
I wonder if there are any techs that help with gun recoil.
Say that again?
I wonder if there are any technologies that help with gun recoil, like turret mechanisms or something.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, and if I slow down the turret instead of going with the, the faster turret, he's out of torpedoes now. I don't know if that's because he launched them or if I blew them up. I'm going to change direction anyway, just to be safe. Maybe firing slower would reduce the gun recoil. Because, like, these guys are getting up to, 13, 14% to hit. Whereas the other ones are, the Wasps are usually only getting up to about 5%. But they're also not as good crew. And maybe crew has something to do with that. I don't know. With
crew definitely.
Or with the recoil, I mean. I know that crew helps with accuracy, aiming, and reload time.
Maybe take the advanced reloaders off them.
Maybe, yeah, I might do that. Although I kind of want to spit out shots as fast as possible. Maybe I just go smaller guns on the next batch of destroyers, and see. Because when I'm firing the incendiary rounds, it sort of doesn't seem to matter. Because I'm killing things. I'm doing more. Well, no, I'm doing about half as much. A third of the damage is coming from fires. But also, when I'm running these ships, I've got 10 of them instead of groups of 5. I don't know, it's hard to say. I mean, it's working. I shouldn't complain. All my ships seem to be working. Give me a minute. I'm going to be right back. I'm back. I had to go check on something. Alright, so let's... Yeah, one more convoy to do. And this shouldn't be too bad. Ultimately, I think I just need to keep spitting out these, my light cruisers. My fly swatter light cruisers seem to be just the... They're still better than my destroyers. I wonder if I could make a heavy cruiser that went that fast. That'd be... I probably don't have the technology yet to do that. Let's get
Is
this
the
guy.
scout cruiser hull a heavy or a light hull?
This is a light. That's what I'm using for, that's what I'm using for these, the scout cruiser. It's awesome. I'm very satisfied with my scout cruiser hulls. They are zippy. These guys are very zippy, and they turn nicely too. I mean, they're small, I mean, really, I'm kind of using these like destroyers effectively. Let's turn you. I mean, just a couple of these guys are really more than a match for most anything. Oh, they fired again, didn't they? Alright. Shit. Please dodge the torpedo. Don't just get hit like a dumbass. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, these light cruisers have been just amazing. Oh, looks like I got some ammo detonations. I took out their torpedoes. I may just keep building these things and upgrading them. Because these are by far my best cruiser that I've come up with.
Well, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah. Well, and once I take out France, I don't think anybody else is technologically advanced. I mean the U.S., but I don't plan on fighting them. I mean, not until I have 5 million tons of ships to just go invade their ass.
A fleet of 30 Sailor Moon just moseys on up to the East Coast.
Oh my god, that takes so long to build. I think as far as raw tonnage go, just spamming light cruisers or heavy cruisers. I think I'd build a heavy cruiser in probably 12 to 15 months. I mean, those super battleships are nice, don't get me wrong, but holy crap, they are big. And I think building a bunch of smaller ships might be more practical.
I was watching a Brother Monroe video. Remember, I was talking
Yeah.
to Texas, put a post on him about Army logistics.
Right.
He is having the exact same issue campaign he's doing, and he has no clue.
Right on. I mean, I finally got the French down a little bit. I've just been having to murder transports. And what I'll probably have to do is after I start dealing with France, I'll probably need to declare war on Germany and the Soviet Union and China, just to wipe them all out while they're weak. Although, you know, some of these French territories, so like Cambodia is French, you know, worth 20 million or 20 billion. Thailand was the territory controlled by China that France just took over. It's worth only not even a billion, probably because of the slower technology or slower economy grow. So it's almost profitable to let France take something over, let them build up the economy, and then I take it back from them.
Thanks for doing all the hard work, France.
Well, I think when I do the Spanish campaign, instead of dumping my resources into GDP, whenever it gives you the option for naval budget or GDP, I'm just going to go naval budget. and I'm just going to grow my GDP by taking other people's stuff, because that seems to be not only a very Spanish thing to do during the colonial period, but frankly just practical. Got some... Ouch! I took a lot of mine hits that I didn't want to take. Do I have any... Oh, I do have some ship capacity. Let's see if I have my minesweepers yet. I do. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dublin. Alright, so we are going to be assigning minesweepers to... Here's a fleet of battleships that needs minesweepers. Oh, they're still commissioning, probably. Yeah.
I don't know why it was so funny, but earlier when you were building those minesweepers in Dublin, you're like, I think I need 30, so I'm going to build 50.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know why, that was just very amusing.
I just figured the more the merrier. So I could start a naval invasion in northern France, which I think I'm going to do. You have a light cruiser that needs to die. Let's go get you, and then he's trying to go over here where these destroyers are hanging out, so we're gonna have you go there.
Don't forget to send the minesweepers in to get rid of that minefield.
Well, I've got them in there. They don't seem to be. Maybe I have to do invade. Which I thought I had them doing invade before. $161 kilometers. I guess it's getting smaller. It just doesn't. Maybe they're building it up really fast too. I don't know. So we've got the naval invasion going on there. Let's go burn these guys down. So yeah, I'm slowly getting it. As much as it was frustrating having the walls of torpedoes launched at me, that was probably a little bit more exciting than hunting down individual stray ships. Even though that hunting down individual stray ships is exactly what I want to be doing. But I think for future reference, I'm probably going to be focusing my destroyers on minesweeping and letting my light cruisers do most of the murdering, just because they seem to be a little bit better at it. Then again, this group of destroyers weighs less than my 3 light cruiser fleets, but I think these destroyers are using up a lot of crew. Well, no, because the light cruisers probably use 250 crew, so these are about 80 crew apiece. So 800 versus... This probably comes out about the same amount of crew.
80% loss. It might be okay to go with a lower, even minimum crew.
Oh, I've been doing minimum crew just because I can't. I don't have the budget to train enough crew fast enough. And I don't tend to get hit that much, because if I start taking damage, I fall the ship back. He's another torpedo spammer. And he's running away from me. So we're just going to kind of keep our... Just kind of keep our distance and try and get a bunch of shots off. Maybe we'll get lucky rudder hit or something. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of rudder hits. Don't want to get too close to the suspicious smoke screen. I really think that with my smokestacks at the very back, these things look kind of like speedboats or something. Like some sort of old-timey speedboat.
The smoke screen is talking French.
Yeah. But I don't want to get too close to the smoke screen until after it goes away, because smoke screens fire torpedoes. Now we'll start closing in again. Not all my ships are getting shots in, just the lead ones. But that's okay. We'll just let them run. I don't think he even has any... He's not even shooting back at me. I guess he can't... Oh, he did his little smoke screen again. Stupid French, they're running away. I'm probably pushing my luck getting that close to the smoke screen. I know he's going to fire some torpedoes at me at some point. It hasn't yet. I'm not getting any engine hits or anything. Tempted to put it back to the incendiary rounds. So I'm not getting any penetrating hits or anything. I don't think this guy has a lot of armor. No, he doesn't. Here, we're gonna... Here you go. Just light him on fire instead. Let's just do that. I don't know if that's going any better, though. I could try to get in closer, but then I have to dodge torpedoes. So I'm just going to sort of casually burn them down. I'm getting a little closer. Kind of a cheesy way to do it, but... Oh, he fired torpedoes. Let's go and change direction on him. Please don't get hit. Thank you. Alright, so now we're going to get in close and finish him off now that we've hit his torpedoes. I guess that's the secret with these guys, just fire... Because the high explosives really mess up the deck torpedoes. Hey, Captain, how are you doing? I don't know how much longer I'll be on for, but it's good to have you come by. I don't know how long I'll stay on, but... Oh, you're wrecked. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna get done or be on here, but I'll be on a little while until I kind of feel like winding down and going to bed. Which may be soon. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Although tomorrow's gonna be a shit day, so I shouldn't stay up too late. I fell asleep right after work. Yeah. Yeah, just grinding away on the French. Making slow but steady progress. I really want to finish off that last African coastal port. And then we'll assign some destroyers to the battleship groups. Oh, we got a convoy to kill also. Alright, guess we're gonna go kill you too. Oh, I got a little wasp with him too. It's kind of funny, he's too slow to keep up though. Well, these guys are slow. They're only 26 knots, so I'll just have them group up. Now that's a cool little cruiser. I guess it's not little, it's 13,000 tons. So I guess it's a heavy cruiser. With the little dual-purpose 5-inch guns. Alright, so let's just have you guys go high explosive spamming. And I could have the destroyer just screen, but then I'm afraid he'll run into torpedoes because he won't automatically dodge. I would love to build a triple 8-inch cruiser. That'd be just nice. Alright, so let's just go light all you guys up. These guys have guns, so we'll just kind of play it casual until we sink the transports from a distance. That is something I really like about the 5.9s, is I can kind of keep my distance. Yeah, I bet I could. Although with these scout cruisers, I'm addicted to them going 38 knots. Did you fire your yeah, you fired torpedoes. Let's go cut in this way really hard. He's gonna fire more of them, I bet. Maybe not. He's gonna flip around and fire from the other side, isn't he? I'm trying to use that transport as a shield to block his torpedo fire, but he just fired his torpedoes once I got the gap. But I was able to do a lot of damage to him while the transport was blocking his torpedoes. There come the obvious torpedoes. And you know what, Wasp, let's have you save your torpedoes, because I don't want you to just fire them unless they're going to be a hit. And he's out of torpedo ammo, so there we go. Shit. Alright, let's turn the rudder all the way. There we go. There we go. That worked. Yeah, I'm like 1935 or so. It's actually going pretty well. I've managed to break the French fleet. I'm about to take Africa. Yeah, I'm hoping... I want to make some really fast ships. I finally built that super battleship that New Jersey's been wanting me to build him. That made him happy. Granted, it's going to take 3 years to build. So, I've got another 2.5 years left. He was a little bit surprised how long it would take to build the nearly 100,000 ton ship. Which I'm pretty sure that's bigger than the Yamato. Alright, so can you guys, you're still refit. Oh, it's 1934. Alright. So One more turn, that's going to be done, and then I'll go nom 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 all of Africa. And I need to squeeze more ships into here. I'm trying to keep these guys out of the minefield radius. Guess I could park the destroyers in here. Have these guys go here. That seems to work okay. Oh, I've got all these extra ships here I don't need anymore. So they hunted down that destroyer, so I'll go hunt you down if I can. I mean, they don't have any ships here either. I'll park you out there. Alright, let's see what else we got. I don't know, let's Google it. It's about 65,000 tons at normal load. It's about 71,000 tons, almost 72,000 fully loaded. Yeah. But I don't think her armor was that good, was it? Sink you. I sank a total of 0 transports, even though I guess I did some port damage. This guy's a top speed of 19 knots. Look at, holy shit balls. Look at the deck torpedoes on this thing. He's got 8 times 5, 6 times 3, and 2 times... What the fuck is that? I got my locust to hunt it down for me. Alright, we'll go fight it. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna grab something real quick. Hold on. I am back. Alright, so this is going to be... I'm going to take my uninjured destroyers and detach them. So you guys... There's not really any point in you guys fighting. You're going to be too slow. Actually, you won't be. I just don't want you to eat torpedoes. Yeah, we're going to have you retreat, and, well, you know, we're going to have you follow... Screw it, we're going to have you guys sail ahead, like that, and then you guys are going to just go balls in. Alright. There they are out ahead. Yeah, we're gonna go high explosive fire. Yeah, we're just gonna rip apart this light cruiser, hopefully. There's a lot of torpedoes. Holy crap. Look at this thing. There's like torpedoes everywhere. If I just hit anything, he's screwed. Alright, so these guys... They're just going to kind of go on ahead like that. And here come the destroyers. Go get them. I think my battleships are already yeeting shells out at them. "16 inches isn't bad." How thick was the Iowa armor? Well, he fired some torpedoes at me, I think. Let's go turn. I'm going to turn around. And then these guys, they're quite far away. We're going to go like that. Can't believe they're able to hit him from that far away. Jesus Christ. Those battleships are nasty. They're just lobbing the shells from, what, 40 kilometers away or something. What is the range on these shells? 50 kilometers, 40 with a high explosive. Jesus. That's nuts. That is so nuts. Alright, well, it worked. So Yamato actually had thicker armor than the Iowas. Then again, Iowa's made to go fast. I wonder what the Yamato's top speed was. Because the Iowas went like 32, 33 knots, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. That's pretty fucking fast for a battleship. Because I think a lot of the American battleships only went like 28 knots or something, right? Ouch. That hurt. Oh, I lost my southern Spain advance. Well, I got one of them still going, so he's doing okay. He's not doing well. He's not doing well. 11% chance to succeed. Alright. We need... Are you guys ready? And we are. Okay. So. Each of my battleship groups is getting 10 minesweepers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you get some minesweepers. I'm gonna be like Oprah Winfrey, only giving away destroyers. And you get some minesweepers. Those are locusts. Two, three, 4, 5. You get minesweepers. just give you some minesweepers. I guess that's all I have. Alright. Should probably build more. How did their... Their minefield is still pretty big. Let's see here. Let's go kill some French transports. All right, let's go. Well, make it rain something. You've got it. What the? He's got. Those are Mark IV torpedoes. Those are good torpedoes. 62.5 knots. These must be fast torpedoes. They are 21. These are big. He's fast too. Holy crap. And he's got armor. This is a serious cruiser. This guy isn't kidding around. It's a 400 million... Jesus, he costs as much as one of my normal battleships. It's an expensive cruiser. Too bad his longitudinal weight offset is all fucked up. I bet he's front heavy. Or maybe he's back heavy. Something's messed up on him. He's got to be front heavy. Look at those 5-inch guns just hanging out there. Why does he have single barrel? Because he probably spent all of his weight on all these torpedoes. Alright, whatever. It's a weird ship, but I will take it. We're going to have to get closer to hit him, though. I need to turn, because he's going to fire on me. Yep, he just fired on me. It's fired more torpedoes. Alright, let's get back in there. Okay, yeah, so this ship doesn't have nearly as much gun recoil as the destroyers, even though it's using the same gun. Probably because it's a heavier ship. These things turn fast. Whoops, there's some torpedoes coming my way. Better not get hit, boys. Are you out of torpedoes? You are out of torpedo ammo. Alright, now it's time for me to come in and finish you off. Yeah, the problem with having a torpedo cruiser is once you drop your load, they don't have a lot of guns left. Yeah, my cruisers will definitely drift and... I mean, they definitely drift and slide. I don't know what they did that caused I don't know what they fixed that then caused this new lag to happen. I heavily outgunned this cruiser that's 3 times my size. Just because he spent all of his weight on those torpedoes. So much fire. Yeah, these cruisers definitely... They're definitely very turny. Alright, so... He's done. Let's go get his transport. I mean, I can't imagine what it would be like to have to fix all the bugs in a complex game like this. And you know, especially for just 4 guys. Yeah, I don't think they're in Ukraine anymore. Yeah, I think they've moved to somewhere in Europe, I'm sure. But I think they're originally from Ukraine. And Ukraine has great programmers. I used to hire Ukrainian programmers all the time. Russia has good programmers too. I'm gonna sink your ships. So yeah, my guess is they've probably moved and haven't told anybody where they're at. Alright, let's go. Go high explosives. I see your radar blip. There we go. Let's go take out these transports with all your little guns. That'll be annoying if you shoot at me. Yeah, these are just tearing up transports. Did I already blow out your torpedoes? Wow. Oh, shit. I guess he fired off some. You don't have any more torpedoes, though. Except I don't want to get too close to the transports, because even these guys can hit me. Yeah, radio direction finder is just the best thing once you get it. It's just such a quality of life item. Alright, get wrecked, buddy. There you go. Take out that one. These guns are so vicious. Yeah, I mean the radio direction finder is especially useful when you're using destroyers to skirt around enemy ships, or like your old light cruisers that can't hold up against enemy battleships anymore, and you want to just sneak around and find the transports. A stupid looking battleship with that little dinky gun up front. I know it needs all the engine space, but still. Alright. So I got Little Congo. And I'll probably end up taking this by army, I would imagine. Yeah, I keep it just because it's handy, I think. Alright, so you're at 76%, which is not bad for not having any battleships in the area or anything big to contribute. I guess I could throw in some more destroyers and go throw in some more light cruisers. And we'll throw in some more light cruisers. That should get you up to pretty close. Alright, so as far as these schmucks go, I'll sink those. I can try to take Congo. It is, although these guys have 73%, so I'll probably take it with the army just because everybody's jumping it. They've got 21,000 guys left. What's your army logistics at? It's back up to fucking 100%. I should probably just add a naval invasion just to be sure. Because it's their last refueling port. Alright, I would like for you to please catch up to this guy. Thank you. I probably ought to just go to bed. So I am starting to get a little tired. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here. And then we'll deal with D-Day tomorrow. Depending on how stupid my day goes. I think that's my plan. Soviets are building up their logistics. If they get to 100% logistics, they're going to be frightening. All right, let's go ahead and save this and call it a night. Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Always had a lot of fun. And I definitely like streaming the game more than just playing on my own, just because I get to hang out with people while I do it, so that's pretty cool. So I'll see everybody tomorrow, I just don't know when. And I will catch everybody later. Also, you guys missed a great barbecue on Sunday. It was very good. We had wonderful burgers. One of my customers brought these amazing hot links. It was awesome. So, alright, I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'm off to bed. Good night, and everybody stay safe. Goodbye.